We're gonna start a third video for the Goddess Dance Holy Rite. I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna keep dancing for world peace. Yours truly, Adrian H. Adrian, Hannah, Dragan, Priestess, Holy Dance Rite. Get my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth if it's not for a blessing. No more burning at the stake as in the past life in the name of that Rabbi Nazareth dancing goddess empire. And I'm her priestess, androgynous priestess. Hannah's a priestess in many past lives, Temple of Solomon. And the goddess has returned, and you gotta deal with it, motherfuckers. Start kissing, hugging. Life is short. Gotta start kissing and loving. Life is short. Don't waste your time. Start kissing. Life is short. Fuck yeah. It's okay, I'm bisexual. Start kissing. Start kissing. Start kissing. Start kissing. Start kissing. That's my message to the world. You're wasting time. Life is short. Life is short. I'm gonna start kissing and hugging. Keep my holy, sacred, divine name, priestess of the goddess, HNNAHH. If it's not for blessing, keep it out of your mouths. It's a goddess. Goddess Hominin Project, GODDESS, and I'm her priestess, priestess of the goddess that dances with her brother the sun. And I'm the priestess, priestess of the goddess, priestess of the goddess. Androgynous rainbow, yep, that's what I am, huh? And I'm the goddess, priestess of the goddess. Priestess of the goddess, kiss, kiss, kiss. Priestess of the goddess, I got kisses. Trillion of those kisses, trillion of those kisses, trillion of those licks. Trillion of those kisses, trillion of those kisses. This is not about love, keep your distance from me. If it's not about love, keep your distance from me. Wanna lick some pussy, I wanna lick some ass. I wanna blow up, put my name out of your way. Yeah, right. Put the Kim Kardashian on a leash. I ain't rich, I ain't got no money and no candy. Nope, I don't mean broke, bro. I'm the priestess, androgynous. They don't like me too much, bitch. Yep, keep my holy name out of your mouth if it's not for blessing. Priestess of the goddess. And I'm her priestess. Got a trillion kisses. Yep. A trillion kisses, that's a lot of kisses for somebody who's broke. I know. Let it be known that I'm asking Kanye West to marry me for world peace. Kanye West, this is a marriage proposal here in Hog Island for world peace.
Guys, we're going to take like 5-10 minutes of waiting for one person. So if you want to go
And I'm going to teach you a little bit of stepping. For world peace, marriage proposal to Kanye. Kanye West. The most important thing is that I owe nobody, no, nothing, zero. That's the most important thing you gotta know. And if it's not for love, stay 2 meters away, wash your hands, and keep my holy, sacred, divine name out of your mouth. Adrian, not Dragan, motherfucker. Out of your mouth if it's not for blessing. Let's go. Dance for world peace. Kiss. Start kissing. When you hear this video, start kissing, hugging, make love. Don't waste your time. Life is short. That's my message to the world. New World Order rap. Start kissing, start hugging, start touching, start rubbing, stop flexing, wasting time for nothing. Blah, 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 no drama. Nuclear weapons, blah, 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 everything's over.
Where are you guys from?
Come with it. Let's go. Gotta finish this dance. Wasting time if you're not kissing. Hugging. Start hugging, life is short. Start giving some foot massages. Life is short, man. Hell yeah. For my allies and armies, trillions of kisses, trillions of rubs, trillions of hugs, trillions of kisses, rubbing on their feet. To the rest, keep my holy name out of your mouth if it's not for blessing. ADRINHANHDRAGON, motherfucker. Trillion kisses from the goddess, washing feet, that's what it's all about. It's the sentence. They don't like that I say goddess too much. Ain't no God without a goddess. They don't like that. Ain't burning me again at the stake, that's for sure. Stand in a circle and say love, 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 love. Start jumping like rabbits. There you go. All right. What's up? It's Cheddar. I'll move towards the sun. Losing sunlight. Losing sunlight. Oh shit. Who knows? Maybe it's my last dance. I'm gonna commit suicide after this. Nobody said I love you today. Nobody says I love you. That's it. My last dance. Gonna jump. Move out of the way. Fuck! I'll get hell of an ending. Right? Let's jump head down. Shit. Let's go. Yeah.
Is this our final Frosty?
I'm here.
Start kissing him, man. Start hugging him or something.
Woo!
Start kissing. Start kissing him.
Alright.
Start kissing.
Yeah, guys.
Life is short. Start dancing, start kissing. Life is short, man. Hugging. Hug, 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 hug. Yourself a 3-minute hug. I'm the priestess of the goddess. They don't like the word goddess. They used to burn me as a witch. May all my enemies be guided to the witch. It's not about love. The fuck out of my face. You're wasting time. I hope you die quick. They used to burn me as a witch. Not able to shake my ass up in the sunshine, mix. It's not about love. Keep my name out of your mouth. It's not for a blessing. Keep my name out of your mouth. This is not for a blessing. The priestess of the goddess. Yes, the goddess. What's the matter? You don't like the word goddess? Goddess, I should be where I want it. I don't give a fuck about no one. Let me start dancing, start dancing, start kissing, start dancing, start kissing. Wasting time, man. You're wasting time. I don't want to kiss, I want to hug. Goddess kisses 3 and 4, bro. Trillion kisses from the goddess. They don't like that word. Well, they ain't burning this priestess no more. Burn me at a stake a few times in the past life. Remember when I used to burn? They accused me. And they were fucking tiny dicks. It's the call was whore. Holy ho ho. What's the matter? Goddess has returned. They don't like that word, goddess. And I'm her priestess of the goddess. What's the matter, motherfucker? Used to burn me as a witch, but not no more, motherfucker. Kisses for my allies, kisses and hugs, kisses and rubs. Yep, I'm the priestess of the goddess, a trillion kisses. Yeah, I got some. Let me see you go retarded. Dance it, shake it, dance up in the moonlight, dance up in the sun. That's the goddess woman. Yeah, I say there is no god without a goddess. Goddess Empire, motherfucker. I'm for priestess of the goddess, H-A-N-A-H. Priestess of the goddess used to burn me a few times in the past life. Not anymore. They don't like that word goddess. They don't like the word goddess. It offends. Well, I remember a past life as a priestess of the goddess that they chased us out of their temples and they burned me at the stake as a priestess of the goddess. It offends them. Well, I got 1 trillion kisses. How about that? Keep my holy name out of your mouth if it's not for blessing. In nomine Babylon, motherfucker. You don't like that word goddess. Well, look, there she is. Look around you. Look around you. What do you see? Look. What's the matter? You don't like it? Well, they can kiss my ass 1 trillion motherfucking times. Priestess of the goddess. Keep my holy name out of your mouth if it's not for a blessing. Priestess of the goddess, H-A-N-N-A-H. Dancing goddess empire. If it's not about love, keep your 2-meter distance. Keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth if it's not for a blessing. This is a goddess omen, you have been politely warned. Oh, goddess has returned. What's the matter? They don't like that word, eh? Goddess. Look around you, there she is, whether you like it or not. See? There she is. What's the matter? I'm the priestess or the goddess. Goddess has returned. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Goddess has returned, motherfuckers. Godds. I don't like it. Well, whether they like it or not, they gotta deal with it. Because the goddess has returned, whether dust, specks of dust, likes it or not. Let's go. They don't like the word goddess. Oh, too fucking bad. Because whether they like it or not, the goddess has returned. And I am her priestess. Priestess of the goddess. H-A-N-N-A-H. Keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth, if it's not to bless it. Hope we have a perfect understanding. Adrian, Hannah, Dragan, I owe you nothing. There you go, there you go. I gotta work out. Whoops. I closed it down. Oh, there's a way. Is there a way? Maybe. Well, there's a will, there's a way, they say. There we go. We continue marching for world peace. Now I'm gonna sing. Enough. Enough. Start kissing. Start hugging. Start loving. I don't like it. See the goddess. Look. Look at these trees. These trees are but the hairs of the goddess. Start kissing. I start marching. Those beautiful horses. You better wear a mask for this one. And now I'm the priestess of the god. Hey, bonjour.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
How you doing?
Good, man.
Yeah? You want a kiss from the goddess? Police officer on their horse. Got a message for all security forces of NATO. Public and private security. Drop down and give me 13 push-ups. With love and for the sake of world peace. I don't like the word goddess. I don't like it. Oh, too fucking bad. Cause they gotta fucking deal with it. Now we're gonna do a little bit of march. As the third video. One ascending, dancing. And I'm marching towards the sunset. I'm gonna have to march. Priestess, so the goddess, H-N-N-H. Heat wave. That's a heat wave march. I do a few push-ups. Those are a few more pounds, 5 more pounds or something like that. Maybe 3. That's a few. My message to my brothers and sisters in uniform, public and private security forces, those 2 in the beautiful black horses which pass by. Don't be playing me no ACAB bullshit, because me and you and most people know that's not true. I'm not perfect. People deserve second, third chances. I've done many mistakes, many wrongs. I will to love and to be loved. This is my message. Make love tonight. Life is short. Kiss and make up, rub, massage. How we march. I'm gonna start rapping. Yours truly, Adrian H. The Dragan. Androgynous, Pansexual. Yours truly, Priestess. That they burn as a witch many in past lifetimes. In lives. Not burning this priestess. Oh, no. A priestess or a goddess. That dances with her brother, son. See, now the sun's about to set here, is gonna rise. Kiss. Let's start kissing. Start kissing. Start kissing. Start hugging. See that cross? Wanna see rainbow on it. Paint a rainbow. And put a goddess with a lion or a dragon on it. With children, rainbow children, playing around about it. With the sun and the moon on Mount Royal. Paint a rainbow. much cooler than it was. It was a 3-day in a row of heat wave. It's pretty hardcore. Perhaps here it's cooler. It's on top. So you get more air on top here. Beautiful sunset. We're marching now, we're overlooking north. Northern side. That's north. That's south. Now I'm turning west, heading towards headquarters. Danced a few hours. Did some squat hacks. Pretty good, I guess. Plus this march. Very thirsty though. I really need to hydrate a lot. And this is part of the goddess, Mother Nature here, and we built everything from civilization. Of course, all fruits, vegetables, legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother, the sun, which yours truly as Priestess Hannah emulates, channel a tiny spark of it. Hey, that is Ultramount. Yeah. Thirsty. We could go through there. Nice one. Last time we did, remember? Nobody checks the videos. Anyways, like that. Saw a chipmunk. See, that is Ultramount, one of the other 3 peaks. I'm Mount Royal now, heading west, and that's what you can see. I'm gonna show you the Ultramount, and then we're going to Westmount. Marching marching up. So this, what you see here, is all the goddess. These trees are her hairs on the body, and she dances with her brother the sun. All this, see? All these trees, and I'm her priestess, the priestess of the goddess. In the past life they burned me at the stake, but you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be avenged 77-fold in nomine Babylon. Give my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth, if it's not for a blessing. See, it is Ultraman. Look, that is Ultraman. Here you can see part of the river around about there. See a little bit of Ultraman there, see? There is Ultraman. We're heading to a west map. It's gonna be a long march. Danced a lot. Not that much. Could have kept dancing. These trees, look at the guy that is part of her, part, small, tiny part, of course. These trees are her hair. And nature nature calls. So I'm gonna have to take the closest turn. And well, now with my shirt on, somewhere, maybe below there. Goddess, I'm the priestess, you bet on it. Don't bet upon a bet your facts, got 1 trillion kisses, yep. Ain't got no money for the studio though, up so officially Adrian Dragan is asking Kanye West. To marry me. Okay, we're gonna go down some more. See, so now I'm going down. See, although this is, of course, it's just the roots from the trees that make it that. It's kind of like steps. Man, gotta drink water. Water. It's semi-urgent. Semi-urgent. Start kissing. Start kissing. Start hugging. You keep watching the video, but if you're with somebody, start rubbing some feet, washing some feet, touching, massaging, neck rubs, belly tickles, hugs, kisses. You can keep listening. Anyways, the audio quality is not good anyways. I'm being superficial, you're not gonna look too much, but important what I say. Most important thing is this. Start kissing. K-I-S-S-S-A-N-G, motherfucker G. K-I-S-S-N-G, fucker G. Fucker K-I-S-S-A-I-N-G, motherfucker kiss kiss. K-I-S-N-G. Spelling B with a bees with a kiss 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 from the goddess, a trillion licks. For my allies and armies, and that's not a trick, that's a fact, bitch. On the clitoris, on the lick, pan like the rainbow with a plain stick. The plain space, yep. Do it painless, do it quick. How to say the name is Rainbow, how to say Hollywood Halo. Halo dressed in red or maybe purple, yep. I don't have much purple. Ah, nature calls. Start kissing. Just imagined my allies and army on this mountain started chasing them and kissing. Shit. Life is short, man. Watching this video with somebody, start kissing, start touching, start preparing, offering each other. Feels good. Somebody else touches. I admit it. I wish somebody would touch me right now. Not a human being, an ally in an army of the goddess who dances with her brother, the son of which am her priestess, or army of the dragon. Yours truly, Dragon Emperor. It's not about love. You're 2 meter distance. If you love me, love you 93-fold back. Kiss me, I'll kiss you 7-fold. Give me a hug, I'll give you 7 back. Revenge 77-fold, no turning out a chick though. God damn it, I need to drink some water. First, nature call. I'm gonna put some techno. Gonna put some techno music. Techno music or something like that. Let's see what I have. Got some techno. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got some good German bunker techno. Time for techno sunset. There we go. Pow. And there we go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Where are we going? I'm going here, right? I'm not showing you tiny iron. You got tiny feet, tiny hands, and a tiny clit dick. I'm androgynous and intersex, and I got a little scar. It's a big clitoris that grows a little bit bigger. Oh, so yellow, yellow, yellow. Golden like the sun. In the setting, say hello. Kisses for trillion kisses. I don't even got money to get him $5 to get some weekend chocolate cake, man. Shit. Oh, I found three. What did I find? I found three Tim Hortons. Not public sponsored by anybody, nobody, but that's what I found. Don't waste no food. I think it was 3 circles, so it's meant for me. Priestess of the goddess, yours truly of the dragon. God without the goddess, nah. These trees are the hair of the goddess, and she dances with her brother. The sun is Mother Nature, whole earth, all mankind. Time to recognize, move on, my brothers and sisters. Worldwide, I invite all willingly loving, been to blood, sweat, and tears, sexual liberation, sexual revolution, and for my allies and armies, it's free love. Kisses, rubs, hugs, for pleasure. Our body's a holy temple. For pleasure, to receive and to give. Of course, we try not to be selfish, but oh, water. Water. Holy water of life. Oh yeah. Start kissing, you're wasting time. Start. That's my message to the youth. Start kissing. Life is short. Start kissing. Life is short, man. Look at the crows. These are the souls. These are the souls. Goddess Omen. These are the souls. Souls of my sisters, witches burned in a past life. They had returned Goddess Omen. These are the souls. These are the souls. This is the soul of a priestess chased out of the temple by bearded patriarchal fools. I love you, dear crows. Oh yeah. Yeah. These are the souls. These are the souls. These are the souls. That's my message. Start kissing, you're wasting time. Life is short. Start kissing. That's my message. Life is short, man. Start making love, kiss. Life is short, start kissing. Start kissing. Life is short. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Hear the crows. See? Start kissing. Start kissing. Wasting time. Yeah. I'm gonna go roundabout like that. Start kissing. Yeah. Beautiful sunset. It's not sunset yet. Beautiful. Beautiful sun. It's a nice spot. It's beautiful. Yeah, I just kissed the holy, sacred, and divine rock. Mount Royal. Beautiful. Fuck yeah, bro. Bonjour, bonjour. Je suis bien que j'ai la curiosité un peu comment ça fonctionne chez vous, parce que moi j'aime bien la danse, puis j'aime bien la musique, là, puis c'est comment ça fonctionne?
Ben, il faut s'inscrire, premièrement, pour pouvoir venir danser à cause de la santé publique.
OK. Moi, j'ai 2 vaccins. J'ai mes 2 la preuve.
Mais il faut quand même s'inscrire.
Mais je suis plus intéressé à faire du bénévolat, à vous aider peut-être dans le futur avec la danse puis l'animation, à servir des boissons, faire du bénévolat, là, c'est plus ça.
OK.
Tu sais, faire de la danse
Parce
ou...
qu'on est un organisme qui faisons de la danse internationale.
OK.
Avec de plusieurs pays. Fait que le lundi, c'est des cours de débutants, ça a lieu ici. On a commencé au mois d'août parce qu'avant ça, on n'avait pas le droit. Puis on a le droit à 50 personnes qui viennent danser.
Ah ouais, ah
C'est
ouais.
gratuit, mais il faut s'inscrire.
OK. Puis au niveau du bénévolat,
Pour la santé publique.
juste me laver les mains avec ça vous dérange pas?
Oui. Au niveau du bénévolat, ben là, on est plusieurs personnes qui faisons du bénévolat dans l'organisme.
OK.
Déjà. On refuse pas le bénévolat pour faire partie de l'organisme quand même.
Merci.
C'est beau?
Soyez aimés. Fuck yeah, bro. Okay. So I spoke a little bit of French. To be a member of they're an international dance, or they're local but international in music genre, I guess, scope. And I gotta stretch my neck a bit. See, this is rocks. That's rocks, see? This is rock. See, hard rock. This is part of the rock of the mountain. You see hard rock formation. A beautiful sunset. There's some construction here. And this is the part of the army barracks. This here. This is part of the army barracks. This. All of this calling for it to be painted red. The Dragan Army logo on it. Red flag. Golden sun like dragon or vice versa. And rainbow children around about it. So no barracks, but it still functions. Of course, all in order to be eligible to be a member of the Dragan Army, you got to be able to do the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout. These are the rules which apply to all willingly loving to join the Dragan Army, officially called International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, just as of course envisioned in my scenario, which paradoxically in a providential pile away resembles the COVID health and financial crisis. And since it resembles it and predates it, by about 93 days. When I've started, of course, the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the International, that is the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Those 7 words, General War Integrated Total Body Training System, is NICOMPAS, simply known as the 300 workout. And of course, providentially in a parallel way, yours truly, world peace advocate, independent student, scholars of wars, geopolitics, civilization, and of course multidisciplinary artist, independent artist, athlete, activist, AAA. But was alarmed by what transpired back in 2019. So I've said it, I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to do now on this march back, after having danced a few hours in the headquarters of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, right there on the mountain, Mount Royal. Showed you the other peak. Now I'm going through Westmount. Entering Westmount, you can see I'm going up again. We're still up in the part of the Three Peaks mountain, Mount Royal, Outremont, Westmount. On this 3rd day heat wave in a row. Ascending on, descended from, well, not all the way, because there's these 3 peaks are on a high elevation in Mount Royal in the center south, but descended a little bit from Mount Royal. Now I'm ascending again Westmount, which is the richest, most financially affluent neighborhood in Hawk Island, Montreal, and one of the richest, not necessarily in merit or talent or good karma, but financially, I mean economic capital power of Hawk Island, Montreal. Hawk Island, Montreal, and Canada for that matter, North America and the world. Most of it is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, even eighth generation inherited. Some of it is nouveau riche, new riches, or second, third generation made. We got a big rock, a big strong rock. See, that's why these are not valleys, they're mountains. Three-peak mountain, of a mountain range, if you will, since it has three peaks. Mount Royal, one peak, Outremont, and another peak, and this peak, Westmount. It's like a mountain range, three. The highest, I've just passed through it, is Mount Royal. Yours truly. So I marched yesterday. I'm gonna be posting, and maybe it's gonna be posted Friday or Saturday. A 3-hour march yesterday on the heat wave march, sunset and march in the dark to my old neighborhood of CDN Côte de Neige, the most multicultural, multi-racial, multi-ethnic, most diverse, and linguistically as well. More than 156 languages are spoken in CDN, where I used to live a few years ago. Imagine that. And it's also the most populated borough, neighborhood, hood in Hawk Island, Montreal. Also, in terms of finance, commercial, it was, where I lived, it was the poorest. Also neighborhood in Hawk Island, Montreal. Not necessarily in merit or karma or talent, but I'm speaking financially, commercially. When yours truly is, I'm passing through Westmount, my $10,000 in debt. This rock. Formation. So there's different types of rock formations. The rocks that we see are probably from the Eocene era, but some of them are, of course, older than others. They're not all from hundreds of millions of years ago. Some are, some aren't. So they're different rock formations. Look at beautiful bees. Bees, 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 Mother Nature, please, please, please. See, they're feeding nectar. 3 bees, you see? Beautiful bees. Oh wow, some more bees there, just staying there. There's a good feeding ground for them. Good, I'm gonna leave them be. Holy bees. And so I'm passing through the richest, most affluent financially, not necessarily, like I said, in karma, merit, or talent, although in the past decades there is, of course, an influx of nouveau riche through technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship and what have you, second and third generation, but a lot of it is still inherited from decades back, even hundreds of years, right? If it's It's fourth, fifth, sixth generation, seventh generation. It is definitely inherited all the generations, a lot of it, right? A lot of Westmount houses and capital. So we're gonna go on sunny side, but first I just want to see if the house that I would buy, although got trillion kisses from the goddess, trillion kisses from the goddess. I'm $499.50, although got paid $4 a month for $500 draft protection. So I go into minus at the bank with the Royal Bank of Canada, where that lion is. I don't pay overdraft fees. Of course, $10,000 with an in-debt credit line with the same bank. Of course, yours truly. I'm gonna now visit the house. See this beauty here. This is because it has some green of the goddess on top. Oh, there is an information there. So my allies and armies, if you made it this far in this video, I'm gonna send an email, see if they want to make a consecrate dedication. Engel Volkers, Bridget Birdman, for the dancing goddess, the Dragon Empire, and the Phoenix People's Party. Yours truly, Adrian, Hannah Dragon's house. I'll be certainly a jump. Like I said, I'm $10,000 in debt, although I'm calling for the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire to limit the interest to be no more than 10% for all loans, all ALL loans. Volunteers in love, because although I'm in debt, I'm just struggling. My rent is paid. Like trillions of kisses from the goddess. That's a lot of kisses, trillions, imagine. So to volunteer repairs with a kiss, hug and wash. Also paint, put internet connection, whatever. I can rant and dance and send you blessings of love. So now we're gonna go on. We are on sunny side, actually. It's my favorite street in this neighborhood. So technically, that house, I would live there close to Three Peaks. Perfect, an hour walk to headquarters of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire. And could dance, work out, exercise, and tell yours truly Dragon Zero's message to the leaders of the free world. Drop down and give Dragan Zero 13 push-ups with love and for the sake of world peace. Look at a beautiful rock formation. And so on the march from here, I'm about 93 minutes, which is about the exact amount that this video will interrupt a 3-hour maximum. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of meditation and discussion. That's the bird sanctuary. Have different birds there. These are beautiful lions. So there's like 156 endangered species of birds. However, I decided not to pass by it because although dogs are not allowed, I saw some people going with dogs on the other day too. I mean, they can afford the fines here. Although it's big fines if you go with dogs. I saw a lot of people, even a lot of time it was like 3 different dogs with 3 different owners and in different places, and even now so they're supposed to have the leash. It's a leash law. Oh, they let him from the leash, and much as love dogs and animals, I prefer my hawks, snakes, and lions. Dogs give me this allergy from the hair, and sometimes I get allergic and get reactions if they get too close. I mean, the dogs and the hair. Look, see? Another big rock formations. Ah, it's closed again. They should have opened it long ago, but it seems that it's closed. So I wanted to come. This is a beautiful Belvedere here. As you can see, a lot of the houses are gated, private property signs. Just passing through the richest. Most financially affluent. Not necessarily merit and talent. See, there it is. See? Wanted to go there, but it's closed. Can't enter. Most sides, it seems to be closed again, unfortunately. Anyways, it's a good view for the southeast and west, the south, overseeing the south of the island, Park Island, Montreal. And so yours truly marching. See another rock formation there. See? That one as well, although that one seems that rock somehow the roots grew in it. See? Interestingly enough, it's quite amazing. Mother Nature finds a way, I guess. but nonetheless you can see the rock, the hard rock formations of the mountain, so proof that it is of course mountain. Now West Mountain, the peaks are part of mountain range. If it's three, to have a system, right? Just like my General War integrated total body training system has a trinity. You have 3, 1, 2, and another one. You have a system. The mind is a very simple, effective, and efficient system. Workout, training, exercising, perfect for COVID. A perfect system that requires no equipment, and perfect system to train and mobilize a citizenry. See, beautiful there, part of the big river. I don't know if it's going to be visible. To, of course, mobilize the citizenry in the event of an emergency. That is beautiful too. So that is south of Hawk Island, Montreal. Right now, we're looking south, and you can see part of the river, the big St. Lawrence River there. All that building. So Hawk Island, Montreal has just on the island proper a few million. I think it's put between 2.5 and with the whole metropolitan area is about 3.7 million, and with Laval North it's like 4.5. Second most populated city in Canada after Toronto. Of course, Montreal was the most populated for a long time. In 1931, Montreal had reached 1 million population. In 1931, if I double check the facts, but I believe I've lived years and years and years, more than a decade in this island, Hawk Island, Montreal. You see there again. So now we're going down, right? We're going down the mountain, downhill from West Mount, and you can see again. Part, of course, the quality of the video is not great. Can't afford a GoPro. But anyways, and so 1931, I believe, is when Montreal officially had reached 1 million, and until about for 50 years or so, it was the most populated city in Canada. About 1977 or so, it was overtaken by Toronto, who had overtaken it. Montreal, that is. Become the most populated city in Canada. I think Montreal population, metropolitan area, Montreal is 37 or so. I believe. Gotta double check, of course. It's a big metropolis island, has been for many decades. 1931 is when I'm pretty sure Montreal reached 1 million, Montreal Island. So almost 100 years ago since Montreal. And when it reached 1 million, Montreal was, of course, probably one of top 10, maybe not 10, but top 20, top 25 most populated for a few decades, maybe until the 60s or so, when others skyrocketed. The urban population skyrocketed a lot after the Second World War, of course, and even after the 70s. And 1984 is when China's urbanization, the most rapid in history, urbanization began, right? Wasn't my idea. Those mega cities, you see, a lot were built since 1984 in China with massive mega cities. Shanghai, Beijing. One is the most popular, I think it's Guangzhou or Chengdong. The ones that are mostly known are Shanghai, Beijing, Hong Kong, but I think Chengdu is the most populated, Chengdong, something like that. But for some reason it's more obscure, but it has more than 30-something million. So anyways, back to my system, workout, training, exercise system, of which performed 213 sessions. The General War Integrated Total Body Training System, those 7 words. That's beautiful too, see? General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, which I've created in 2019. 2019, yours truly was quite alarmed by the developments, geopolitical, social, global, geopolitics, politics, financial affairs. And in October 2019, I was saying in my mind, after yours truly, world peace advocate and independent student, scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, civilization, had taken and analyzed the global situation and the affairs global scale. I was deducting by analysis, and I was saying that we are on, of course, on a path to World War III. And so what were the main factors of which made me consider that was an independent student, scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, civilizations, first as a world peace advocate, as studying wars in the past, civilizations, beautiful crows, murder crows, murder crows, murder crows. These are the souls. It's beautiful. So back in 2019, yours truly, Adrian Dragan, died during COVID, being reborn with every step, every push-up, every hawk, every squat, every dance move, every rap, every poem. I write every sunlight, sun ray that hits my body, every moon that I bless, every star that I count, every meal that I take, and being reborn, every step, even these steps now, as Adrian Hana Dragan, ADRIANHANNAHDRAGON. He was truly Androgynous, Pansexual, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one empire under the sun, under the stars, on earth, for world peace, international justice, by securing global freedom and attaining harmony between civilization and nature, by securing the 3 elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all via public-private partnership. And the creation, of course, of a global central bank in order to finance the world peace, food, housing, and transport for all, and the creation of the 2 cooperative covenant complementary institutions of the Dancing Goddess Army and the Dragon Army, officially titled International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, in parallel, complementary cooperative covenant institution with the International Integrated Dance League, integrating that will be an all gender, all ages inclusive, cooperative, organized mass dance events for the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, and forests. Lakes, waterways, mountains, valleys, mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, valleys by the Dancing Goddess Army. International Integrated Dance League. Aka the Dancing Goddess Army. Calling on the implementation of my theory called debt refusion, DEBT theory put into practice. Refusing, meaning not canceling, annulling the debt, but refusing it. So basically taking the number of the debt, all ALL private and public debt. So my private is about $10,000. So if I'm X1, you are X2, and there's hundreds of thousands, millions, hundreds of millions of X's in NATO member countries and throughout the Americas and our allies on the free world. So taking that number and the public debt, so if my private is 10,000, yours let's say 5,000, taking all that number of all those X's, which represent individual private debts, all individual private debts, creating with the public. So the public would be the municipalities, cities, countries like Canada, US, Germany, Israel, right? So let's say private is Y, Y1 Canada, Y2 US, Y3 Germany, Y4 Israel, and so forth. 37, 77, 93, 156 countries of the Dancing Goddess under Dragan Empire Alliance who are willingly living to join. Taking that number, whatever that number is, in US dollars, creating the global central bank by biometrics. The hand, the eye, and the voice are unique biometrics identifier in a public-private partnership. This global central bank with all existing private and public technology resources, creating the global digital currency, and creating the Nah, bro. Why, you wanna do some rap? What? You wanna do some rap? Huh? Nah, I ain't live. It's just doing a little bit of workout. What are you guys up to? What? You're rapping a bit? Nah, no. What are you guys doing? Working out, looking for some love? Yeah. Shit. Better make love tonight if you got your girlfriends, man. Love you. What is this if I'm live? I'm not live. Hanging on my phone, pay my bill, rich kids. Giving them good message. I wanted to rap a bit. He was rapping or something, I don't know. I don't want to rap, I'll let him rap. Love the youth. Encourage them to hygiene, exercise, love, love, love. And care to love, man. Probably 17, you know. Might have seen my tats. I heard something whisper, say, yo, you see that guy's tats? Probably saw the lion. The lion tat. So I said, make love tonight if you got girlfriends. Make love, it's summer. School starting, summer love. Still summer until September 21st, so I got a few more weeks of summer love. I hope. How many were 3, 4 of them? Probably 16 to... hard to tell. Sometimes. I would say around 16, so yeah. I was dating young. Probably dating. Dating at 16 is fine. I mean, dating with... What I mean is between teenagers who are around that same age, right? 13 can date 16-year-olds and 14 can date 13-year-olds, and look at these big buildings. And wonder how many people are in debt here and late on the rent and food insecurity, I don't know. But anyways, that's what I meant. Make love with your girlfriends, hopefully, I mean, in 16, 15, whatever, teenage love. Love my youth. Children of the Empire. Dancing goddess. The Dragon Empire's rainbow youth. Phoenix youth. Gotta be taught. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire curriculum. Lots of integration. It's a physical exercising, dancing. The body's a temple for pleasure and purpose, and educating our youth in the art of love and understanding the natures and the characters and consent. And our youth to love, L-O-V, that is Western civilization, you know. Our natures and global, I'm a universal, with many reincarnations, different empires, different nations. I'm speaking, of course, as most as I'm a world citizen, rainbow citizen, universal, rainbow dragon. Here, North American, Canadian, multi-ethnic, Ashkenaz, Magyars, I don't even know. A new race, the Phoenix People's Party and the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, Empire of the Free. Freedom, a 7-letter word. Got a tattoo there. Freedom has to be ensured, secure, because otherwise, in the face of economic, commercial pressures, financial looking, I was thinking, and I've done mistakes, say things, sometimes I rap, rock, people offensive. I probably have in the past, not so distant recently, offended people. I made perhaps remarks that were offensive, that were psychologically stressful, that were triggering, that were, you know, mindfulness, or XYZ, that were not appropriate, perhaps men and women and desired sexual advances, but I'm a fool who just want to be loved, you know. And love, sometimes we want to be loved in different ways, or love somebody in different ways that some people find disgusting, some people find, you know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things we don't admit, you know. Have desires, cravings, hidden fears, hidden lusts, you know. I repressed being bisexual, pansexual for more than 13.3 years. 13.3, only 7 years ago. But a little bit more than 7 years ago, I guess. I guess a little bit more than 7 years. Came out as being, of course, bisexual, pansexual, and participated at a few pride parades here in Montreal. This parade was more subdued, it was just a march and stuff like that. So we gotta secure freedom, right? Ensure it in the Dancing Goddess and the Dragan Army. That will be all about creating the global central bank and the three elements of civilization. Once those three elements of civilization are secured, food, housing, and transport, those economic commercial pressures to do what you will and dress how you will, love who you will, and after those three are secured, food, housing, and transport, we can encourage people to volunteer, work out, train, exercise, do community work, work out, dance, and socially rewarded thereof. Right? Socially reward volunteering, community work. I'm doing volunteering tomorrow. I love it. Love reading to children books. I'm writing a few books. Although, you know, I have great ideas. I wrote a few pages. Could say that perhaps 3 books are completed, if I were to say. I even posted some online, some of the live creation by oration and by dictation. And so definitely love reading to children. Books about all sorts of subjects. Rhyme, especially the rhyme. Dance a little bit, clap, they ask questions, and do an interactive type of volunteering, you know? Because I don't want to repress their creativity and imagination at that youth. And sometimes they respond. You see, the creative, it's not restrictive, it's the imagination. And they say these big numbers, trillion, billion, gazillion. And I say, how many stars there are, how many leaves or how many trees do you think are in those forests? Oh, these cute, beautiful numbers that really don't exist, but in their imagination exist, and that is an existence and thinking and creation. So there's a beauty to it. I love children. I don't have any of my own, but the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, I'm adopting you. Though food, housing, and transport is secured, those 3 elements secure, we can encourage people to volunteer, work out, train, exercise, do community work. And socially reward volunteering, community work, exercising, working out, training. But those 3 got to be secured and insured. And transport, of course, within certain rules, regulations. Within certain rules and regulations. Rules and regulations so that people can move freely if they have disagreements. with other citizens, other allies, supporters of the empire. We'll move really to love differently and to see this world, right? So transport, really easy. Maybe on a like bi-weekly nature, or a weekly maybe. Weekly nature, bi-weekly, monthly, and of course, let's say one can move XYZ kilometers, or a lot of the transport, so there's no abuse, you know. So within a week, a lot of kilometers of transport. A week, if not essential transportation and working in transportation, of course. So this applied to transport is related perhaps mostly to housing, units to be easily being exchanged. So a few hundred kilometers, would say. Few hundred kilometers weekly, something like that. So there's no abuse again, right? So I have the regulations in conceptual in mind, simple, not too complicated, you know, to avoid problems. Sometimes simplification is purification, I guess. So food, housing and transport. Food, of course, public-private partnerships, so that with the existing private and public producers, even want to get those fast food joints. Perhaps I'm a bit selfish because, to be honest with you, I could eat, I'm not going to say which one, but I could eat a burger every day. I definitely eat a burger every day. 2 meals, probably 3, of course, especially for youth. But so food, housing and transport secured. We can encourage people to volunteer, work out, train, and train them in art of love. Get dirty but gotta get back clean. Work out, train, exercise, dance, do community work, and integrate, visit this great world, do exchanges. And since 1984 we have a great specialization, so much specialization in different sectors that there's very little communication and cross. So we need to also work on integration, which is transport and encouraging people to visit and do community volunteer in other places. Make it easy. And love. So those 3 elements, food, housing and transport, secured by public-private partnership. Then we can, and of course I am for legalizing drugs such as cocaine, cannabis, speed, ecstasy, like Portugal, not the dangerous ones. See, they're going, the ones that are coming are going south, and the ones that are going on the other lane are going north. As you go south, 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 you go to the US border, which is not far from here, from Hawkeye and Montreal. We're very close to the US border. So the Dragan army, paradoxically, to be just like envisioned in my scenario, which of course in a providential paradox is called providential pile away, resembled the COVID-19 health and financial crisis. So I'm referring to my general war integrated whole body training system, which of course was created, designed, made to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario. And she created a World War III scenario, and which of course was created to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, the workout, which resembled COVID, predating COVID by 93 days, because now started in October 2019, taking into consideration the US-China trade war begun by the US administration, the Trump administration. Imposing tariffs on more than 600 and more than 665 billion worth of goods from China, which China retaliated. The arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka the Kathy Meng, the chief financial officer of Huawei. Well, Huawei, of course, she was the daughter of the founder of Huawei, who had overtaken Apple and Samsung to become the biggest smartphone telecommunications equipment maker and internet infrastructure telecommunications equipment maker in the world, overtaking Samsung and Apple. So those elements were taken into consideration paradoxically as a world peace advocate. As a world peace advocate. And as a student scholar of wars, civilizations, geopolitics, wars, civilizations, geopolitics, an independent student scholar of history, and independent security analyst and theorist. So I was saying, after analyzing that we are on the path to World War III, and so created that workout. Designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, based on the aforementioned, and parallelly in a providential way, providential way, resemble the COVID-19 health and financial crisis. And since it resembled it, in a paradoxical providential parallel way, That's why yours truly have begun advocating since July 24th. The creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, to secure food, housing, and transport by mobilizing 1%. 1% of citizenry of NATO member countries. North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO member countries as envisioned in my scenario, which of course had a solution to World War III, was the recreation, rebuilding of civilization society as we know it after the devastation of World War III. On October 17th, yours truly, 2019, held the first session
Very, very progressive and very, very.
And so, of course, in the scenario, so in the scenario, exactly what had transpired was the stock market crash. Now my COVID trinity, or rather yours truly's trinity on COVID, has been is and of course will be this. First and foremost, I do not know what caused COVID. Second, believe that it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. So what's called a zoonotic transmission. Third, since do not know for sure what caused COVID, there's a doubt in my belief that was transmitted from snakes to human beings. I cannot rule out and not the possibility, be it an experiment gone wrong, man-made accident, or an experiment gone wrong, an accident in a lab, etc., etc., etc. That stated, what I do know 100% without a doubt is that before COVID, 93 days before COVID, and this is the fourth dimension, yours truly, alarmed by what was going on in the world, taking into consideration the US-China trade war began by the Trump administration, retaliation by China on the arrest of Meng Wanzhou in order to honor an extradition treaty with the United States of America. Subsequently, Mengwanzal's arrest triggered the arrest of the two Michaels, Michael Spavor, Michael Kovrig, to which Michael Spavor was recently convicted to about 11 years or so in jail. So taking those factors into consideration, yours truly, Spavor was just weeks ago sentenced. But when yours truly had taken them into consideration, Spavor had not yet been convicted or was detained. It was a retaliatory act, most likely. Unless they were real spooks. I spoke with a spook. That's before COVID. Next spook, the CIA. He said, I worked from 1984 till 2018. And you know what I learned? It says, everybody's a goddamn liar. Everybody got something to hide. So I say, you mean to tell me that you worked as a Secret Service and everything that you learned to work for the Secret Service all those years is that everybody's a goddamn liar? That's what you learned, I asked him. He said, that sums it up. My experience working as a spook for the Secret Service since 1984 till 2019 has been that everybody's a goddamn liar. A man with a perfect wife, the religious conservative who's a closet homosexual, the fascist who watches interracial porn, white supremacist that is watches interracial porn, and Black Panther guys who watch big booty white girls and queens of spades. I said, that's what you learn working for the Secret Service, is that everybody's a goddamn liar. Everybody got something to hide. So I said, well, that's pretty simple, pretty direct. And I said, well, you don't need to spook me or hack me or whatever, dox, whatever the millennial think is now doxing one. I'm straightforward. I'm not without vice XYZ. However, all those years and everything that you learn is that everybody's a goddamn liar. Everybody lies. They lie about their vices, they lie about their fears, lie about the things they hide in the dark. So white supremacists watching interracial porn. Christian conservatives closet homosexuals wants to go to protest for XYZ, whatever. So-called progressive asking for taxation of the rich, trust fund kids. I said, well, you paint me a pretty interesting picture. I mean, you're telling me that you worked how many years That's like decades, right? Work decades for the Secret Service, and that's your report. Everybody's a goddamn liar. So that means that he spooked on certain individuals, right? To see, and he said, well, for domestic, internal, whatever. He says, well, you know, well, that's a damn summary, I say. It's a hell of a summary. All those years you work for the Secret Service, that makes you depressed. He says, makes you depressed. You gotta deal with it. And I said, well, yeah, I mean, I was thinking once, would I really like to know? You know, I wouldn't like to know. I mean, I got my own vices, issues, past wrongs, reincarnations, you name it. But really to know, you know, the karma, the lies, and the things, you know, of people we do. I myself am guilty of them, not perfect, righteous, self-righteous prick. Fuck that. Say, well, I told me a story about Mom Cleric. So purity is going to see prostitutes. 7 prostitutes in a year. So, well, that's a hell of a summary. Everybody's a goddamn liar. So that's the summary of my. I mean, of course, there's details. XYZ, different degrees of deception and lying, and for selfish purposes and freedom, and for the white lies and XYZ. So, but generally, that's what I learned. Everybody's a goddamn liar. Some lie, white lies, some are more harmful lies, some are self-deception, double lives, you know, triple lives. A religious fanatic rallying against pornography and against whatever he goes to see, sex workers, prostitutes in the strip club, XYZ, watches porn. Anyways, so back to what I know, like I said on my Trinity on COVID. First and foremost, I do not know what caused COVID. Second, I believe it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. And third, since I don't know for sure, I cannot rule out another possibility. Accident in the lab, man-made virus, XYZ. That stated, what I do know for sure, without a doubt, is that before COVID, yours truly created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout. General War Integrated Total Body Training System, designed, made, and created to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in a nearly paradoxical providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises, and predates it by about 93 days or so, since the first session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System was held October 17, 2019. I've done 213 sessions. That means it's initially set to do 300 sessions of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. That's 300 minus 213, 87 to go. Now I'm doing heat waves this past 2 weeks. March is in Hakata, Montreal, so a little bit different, but I should resume live streaming on Facebook next week. Not that anybody watches, but nonetheless. And so that I do know, fourth dimension. First and foremost, I don't know what caused COVID. Second, I believe it was snakes to human beings. Third, cannot rule out another possibility. Fourth dimension to that trinity on COVID, not knowing for sure, having a doubt, believing it was snakes to human beings. Now, thus not being able to rule out another possibility, XYZ, man-made virus accident in a lab. Fourth dimension to that trinity, what I do know 100% is that before COVID had created this workout, which providential parallel, the providential parallel way, integrated a World War III scenario to go with it, hand in hand. They go hand in hand, complementary, they go together. One was created with the other, and vice versa. They go together. My general war integrated whole body training system was created with a World War III scenario after I had analyzed what had transpired. What had transpired up to that moment in time geopolitically. The US-China trade war began in 2018 by the Trump administration. Thus, the Sino-Canadian, Sino-North American, Sino-Canadian, Sino-North American Sino-Canadian, Sino-North American, Sino-Western. Sino relations. And now my trinity, what our fourth dimension said, I had COVID back before mass testing was available, was very sickle. It was like pestilence, death and disease. It was like death, pestilence and disease. Got two Pfizer vaccines, 2 Pfizer shots. The forehead of my goddess tattooed on my left arm. I survived, but I had it before mass testing was available. About end of January and till about February 20th, 2020. It was a very sickly disease. And another parallel providential paradoxical occurrence is my World War III scenario, which was created before COVID, 93 days. Before COVID, 93 days. What triggers World War III in my scenario is a stock market crash, and a lot of different states, nations, China, others blame the US Trump administration for the stock market crash and the subsequent global financial collapse, which triggers World War III. And so that was the scenario.
Excuse me, can I get the Cavendish there?
Now you're gonna have to turn yourself on the left side. You're gonna have to turn on the left side. You're welcome. Cavendish is the street parallel to this, so it's on the left. from where I am. And so that was the providential paradox. My scenario was what triggers World War III is a global financial collapse. Due to COVID, the stock market crash began February 20th, 2020 and ended about April 7th. Ongoing recessions and depressions and growing economic inequality and problems worldwide globally. And so that's the providential paradox. And since July 24th, 2020, in the midst of COVID, since I've saw that my scenario in a nearly paradoxical providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises, that's what I have begun advocating for and have created, founded the Dancing Goddess in the Dragan Empire, General Captain, founder of the Dragan Army for world peace, international justice, and global freedom by securing the three elements of civilization. Those three elements are food, housing, and transport, creating a global central bank by debt refusion, all public and private debt, refusing it, taking that number, whatever it is, and creating a global central bank, financing, mobilizing 1% of citizenry from NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization member nations, NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO member countries. 1% of citizenry, mass integration with all existing public and private security forces, armed forces, creating the international citizen integrated social security forces from all existing public and private security forces. We created the Dragan Army in order to secure the three aforementioned: food, housing, and transport. Once we have those three secured, we'll be able to volunteer, do community work, encourage people to dance, work out, keep hygienic protocols in public. Dragan 0 out.